just opinions, so don't take it personally. Just because we don't like it, you can still be happy. Enjoy what you like, you're an adult. Yeah. BWN Productions, mask plus props and costume work. If you want a monster name, contact BWN Productions. Fast custom shirts, hundreds of t-shirts, all at reasonable prices. If you need custom work, contact Fast Custom Shirts. Grab a cold one and get ready for the show. It's intended for mature audiences because we kid and joke. Boy God is here and so is Tom and Joe.
Oh, good evening. Oh, fuck. Joe, switch your camera around.
Oh shit, really? Okay, let's do this.
We had a good run of a couple of them.
Front camera. Hey,
Joe, it's good to see you.
what's going on, Tom? It's
Oh.
been a while since I seen you, my friend.
That's all right. I'm just glad that you're not out of sync.
Yeah.
Say a couple more words for me.
Well, I'm in sync, just like the band. Just,
98 degrees.
one of our favorites. Those of you that haven't been with the show for a long time, early on, this was an in sync fan podcast. And well, unfortunately, we ran out of things to talk about around episode 98. So we decided just to talk about movies.
Yeah. When is straight men, when you start talking about the butthole depths of other men, it's time to switch podcast topics.
Switch, as they say. As the in sync fans would say.
There was a buddy told me a funny story about the word switch once, but it's not my story to tell.
Mm-mm.
So pretty fucking funny though. Somebody had to say, "Hey, don't nut in my girlfriend."
Oh shit. Okay.
That was said after the switch, you see.
Right. Yeah. Hey. So hey everybody. It's been a few days since we talked to y'all. Tom and I got to see each other over the weekend, and it seems like 3 weeks ago since this shit happened. It's like so much has gone on between now and then. Since we were at the Horror Market Madness in Houston, Texas, in the heights of Houston, which used to be like a really shitty part of Houston to go to, but now it's just, real skinny apartments that are probably, very expensive because it's been, what do they call it? Gentrified. It's a gentrified part of Houston. That's why they have a brewery right in the middle of it. And that's why they have a Polish coffee shop right in the middle of it, but goddamn, it was good to see you, Tom.
You too. Always a good time. Yeah, shout out to the Houston Horror Film Fest folks for couldn't find another F word, sorry, for putting that shit on. And Frights. Fuck.
Yeah.
Frights was another one.
The Houston fucking Film Fest folks.
Fright Films, fabulous Fright Films, fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really needed this because I was on my path of going to the Tax Man you see. And it's always a stressful time for those of you that have a regular job,
Hold
maybe.
on to it. Hold on to it tight.
Yeah. So maybe tax time is good for you. You're just like, hey, shit, I got my shit. I have one thing to report, maybe some stuff with the house, and maybe I'm getting some money back. With a small business person, it's always, you don't know how much you're going to have to pay, and I talked to Tom, and he had already paid his, and he said, oh man, the small business tax has gone up. Yeah, it did. A lot of us do. And luckily, it wasn't as bad as I imagined it, but nothing is ever as bad as I imagined it, because I always think the worst of everything that's going to happen. Still, it still fucking sucked. Okay, I'm not going to say that it didn't. I still, shelled out a good amount of money, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would. So now maybe I can pay my state taxes on time, because that's due. And if I want to do the estimated taxes and get a hit on it, which I never do, but maybe I can do that again. I think the deadline for that is the 17th or whatever of this month. Yeah, so I was in a bad way, I should say, for the past 2 weeks, not sleeping well, just fucking freaking out about all this shit, crunching numbers again. So this Houston horror market madness was a good time, and I did get to cut loose. So thank you for everybody that came out and hung out, talked, bought me beers, bought shirts. Thank you. A lot of you bought shirts. That helped leading into what I had to pay on Monday. So, and it was just a good time too. I had a really good time. Hey, Tom, good to see you. Roop, if I didn't even check nobody's in the chat, but Roop, maybe you'll watch this later, or you probably won't, but thanks, man. Thanks as always for coming with me to these things. I know you have a good time, but you are very much appreciated, man, for all the shit you do. So
Yeah, Roop's a fucking MVP for you for sure. At this
but
point, I'm starting to think like you're the weak link in fast custom shirts, Joe. You got Juan running shit in the south. You
yeah,
got Roop fucking running shit in the north. What exactly is it that you do?
I model hoodies, Tom. What I do, and that's why we have so many hoodie sales. We don't. Uh, but yeah, I needed that time. Did my taxes, and I've slept good the past 2 or 3 days, which is real cool.
Bragger.
Real busy. I'm really stressed out by how busy we are, because may have taken on more than I should have, but I'll just have to fucking work and do it,
Well, send it my way, but tell them they're going to get masks instead of whatever the fuck they ordered.
And they'll get it when they get it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was good seeing you for sure. Again, shout out to the Houston Horror Film Fest folks. Much appreciated. I mean, I'm sure the city not I guess the community, you
Mhm.
can call it, bring it just I mean having that shit every so often for people to get together, get out of their house and fucking hang out. 'Cause I mean, you always see the same fucking people, so
Yeah, I mean, and everybody there was pumped for it, man. It was like it was busy from open till close. Like they had a lot of people show up for this, and props to them for not shutting down and being scared of the rain that was going to come in and devastate the city, Tom.
I mean, it did rain later on, but
It did. It did.
yeah, I shout out to Scott for picking up a piece. I normally don't sell fucking anything there. I kind of just go to hang out and say, oh, I'm kind of here if anybody wants anything made, which they never do. I always get a couple people, yeah, I'm gonna hit you, and then crickets the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah.
So
No, Scott talked to me the night before because we stayed at the hotel. And I said, "Hey, man, I want that piece. Is he gonna have it there?" I don't know, Scott. He may not, and if he does, he may not want to sell it. You know, the thing is, like the way Tom does shit at Trans World is it's a display piece, and you can like maybe order it. You know.
one person, fucking both times I went to fucking Trans World. Shout out to that one person though. I appreciate it. You shocked the fuck out of me. But yeah, sold one mask. That shit was just so fucking disheartening. Like it just happened. I'm still seeing videos and I'm just like, man, I must be just a piece of shit. Like fuck. So I don't know. I just like my buddy's been ordering barrels of latex for me. And I was just like, man, I can't keep hitting him up every time I need latex. There's gonna be a certain point where I'm just gonna. So I hit him up and I said, hey, people who make the latex, is there any way I can get this delivered to my house? I don't think a semi truck's going. They're just like, oh, shut up, stupid. We deal with this all the fucking time. Yeah, we can do this, and it's like a shorthand thing. It'll cost a couple bucks more. And it did. But they put it in buckets. I can have a drum delivered if I wanted to, but then I'd probably have to buy a fucking pallet jack or whatever. But with the buckets, I can just grab it. So I'm out a good 1,700 on top of my fucking what I just paid on the taxes plus the quarterly taxes. So yeah, Scott, I greatly fucking appreciate that. That was a surprise. And I like that piece too. I was already like, hey, check this out and all that. But I'll have a couple different paint jobs at Frightmare that probably won't sell. Overzealous idiot. I was just like, oh, a couple people seem to like this. I'll make 18 of them, and that's all that'll be at my table.
Oh shit.
I don't know, Joe. I've been trying to do this, and like, I'm just thinking in my head, like, hey, yeah, this mask was this was a good mask for me. How many did about 8? I guess maybe it was. How the fuck am I still doing this? So we'll see where this year fucking goes. If you want something, hit me up here. Hit me up while you can, because
It is a great looking piece. I'll tell you,
thank you.
it's fucking excellent.
Oh, oh, excellent. It's all right. I like it, but thank you.
Yeah. Shit. I had something to say about all that, but it doesn't matter. Who cares what I got to say, Tom? This is
This one guy watching, maybe a lady, probably a guy though.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
Hi, one guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let Joe know who you are in the chat if you would. Yeah, it was a good time, and I had a bit too much to drink myself, though. I mean, not compared to you. You
Right.
got real shit.
I got stupid, but hey, I was having fun, so
You
fuck.
were.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first time that I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna give my sister and brother-in-law a call and say, hey, you wanna come pick me up? Think I had a too much to drink. They're just like, yeah, just give us a minute. And then a half hour later, I was just like, you know what? I think I panicked and I'm okay. But they was like, no, we're still gonna come and get you anyways. So they wasted their time and did, even though by the time we loaded out and everything, I was all right. But
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's good to recognize that shit, and
recognize.
it's good that you have people there that can do that, man. So
For sure. It's appreciated. But yeah, with everything going on now, it's just like, oh, that was the good last drunk for a while.
Yeah.
So it's good that we all had a good time and it worked out. But I was gonna say, oh, maybe the not drinking would, you know, get more work or help me in the.
No, well, the thing is, like, well, I'm exercising again, so I don't feel so bad about, but I'm not drinking at the shop, because I'm keeping that shit separate. It's like when I'm there, I really need to bust ass, and luckily, I have enough shit to keep me busting ass all day. You know?
Always busting ass.
Busted. Din din. Din din din. Din din. Din din. Anyway, Tom, fuck all that. This is not what people tune in for, This is what we do to justify writing this stuff off. But this is a movie podcast, Tom, and you watch a shitload of movies. You do. You watch it, and you are a very, very big fan of our Asian friends.
Joe, some would say one of the biggest, mostly due to height and weight. It's been a long road, Joe. A long road walked, a little more than 3 months. But gosh darn it, up the a-hole, we did it, Joe. We've reached the fucking end of Shawscope, Volume 4.
Oh, shit.
The final entry into this clumsy box set is called, now don't laugh, okay? And try not to sing. It's called Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. This is a Samo movie.
No, it is not.
This is not.
It's not that one.
So it's not Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Star?
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
No, sir. Jackie Chan is not featured in this one.
All right.
So, Joe, get this. This is a sci-fi movie, is what they're going to try and sell you on. Hey, this is one of the only Shaw Brothers sci-fi. Oh, stick it up your ass. It's another comedy, you fuck. It's got the same problems as all the other fucking Hong Kong comedies do. If you don't speak the language, you're missing a lot. Otherwise, it's just reading jokes or looking at goofy faces. This one has all those problems, Joe. This one is more like a Wayans Brothers kind of parody. Maybe it's a parody on American movies. Maybe it's just this guy who likes American movies throwing in what he likes, but it's okay. It's okay. But all that has to be said. So it's about this dummy bitch who meets this dude, and his papa is a very rich man. So he brings her back to the palace to see if she's good enough to suck his son's seed. And the dad's just like, oh, this is a real dumb bitch. I don't know about this. And so the dude and the fucking chick, they go out romping around somewhere. Gosh darn it, Joe. She gets abducted by aliens. But not any aliens. Aliens in a ship that looks suspiciously like the Millennium Falcon. Turn excuse me.
Okay.
Seems like the aliens got me too.
Yeah.
Because they filled her up, Joe. With alien wiener.
Ramens.
Yep. She comes, back down to earth. And the guy's dad gets wind of this. Says, I could deal with her being a dumb bitch. No secondhand shit in this family. I cut off my fucking left hand because it was my second hand and then got a fake hand put on it, and that's my third hand. And that's the kind of humor you can find in Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And it's about a couple private investigators trying to find out if she was really raped by aliens. You know, what Trump was talking about a few months back before they secured, King Trump, before they secured the wall, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So, Joe, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm going to say it. This movie's more relevant today than the time it was made. Fuck. So, yeah, one of the gags is one of the detectives is really lurch looking, if you catch my meaning. Mongoloidish. And that's played for jokes. Just look at him. I don't really want to, but I'm here. And this is the last movie, so I feel obligated to sit through the motherfucker. It was okay. It was okay, Joe, but not okay enough for me to listen to the Frank Jane commentary track. I just didn't give a fuck to hear what anybody had to say about the making of this movie. And that was apparent when I tried to watch the interview with the director. Got about 5 minutes in. I don't give a flying fuck. And then there was an interview with some fan. Same. No, I'm not going to watch the commentary track. And I watched the bonus disc for this whole set. There's like a black and white French TV show from the 70s. They went and visit the Shaw brothers when they were filming one of their Wuxia movies or some fucking bullshit. It was just like, yep, oh, wait, what? They would contract these people for years and have them live here in apartment buildings on the studio lot. That's fucking crazy. They showed it and people were just like, oh, this is great. And
It's
all
just
right.
Tyler Perry has taken over.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if he had a Dolomite lot, I'd be like, all right, TP, I guess I'll stay here. But
You certainly will. Mm-hmm.
can I get my own lock? No.
No.
No locked doors. Then there were a bunch of interviews I didn't care to watch with fans talking about the movies. The bonus disc was a whole lot of nothing. So, yeah, it was all right. But now, Joe, now we get into it. Was this, I don't know, 4 or 5 pound Blu-ray box set worth it? Went through it all, and I have a list right here, Joe. And it kind of fucking surprised me. Especially, hey,
Check that list twice.
okay, I think we're good to go.
Okay, good.
So this surprised me, especially because the last few times it felt like, oh, this shit sucks dick. When is this ever gonna be fucking over? But now it is. So, Super Inframan. This was the one that was like fucking Power Rangers, the tokusatsu shit, but from the Chinese. I gave it a 4 out of 5, and I liked it. So I remember being like, all right, we're off to a good start. I don't usually like this shit, but
Yeah.
all right.
Rest in peace, still Green Ranger.
Fuck, never forget.
Mm.
And then we got to Battle Wizard. I think this one, they fought a big snake in it. I think. I gave it a 3 out of 5, and I liked it. Shout out to Letterbox for making this list easy. And then there was Black Magic, which was like the originator of these fucking black magic movies.
Yeah.
It was all right for what it was. 3 out of 5, and I liked it. And then we have Black Magic 2, the sequel, which I thought was better. And I gave it a 3 out of 5. No, sorry, I fluffed up. A 3.5 out of 5.
Hmm.
And I liked it. Wink. No, I really did. Then, Joe, I watched Hex. Maybe this is the one with the bald-headed bitch with the fucking letters drawn all over herself. I can't remember, but I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 and liked it. So it seems so far, Joe, like, hey, this isn't that bad. But then we get to Bewitched, which I guess was a prelude to the Boxer's Omen.
Yeah.
That I'm pretty sure the Boxer's Omen used the same ending as this one did. But you were going to say something.
It's also a band from Britain.
Are they good?
I don't know. They're like a girl band.
So probably not.
No.
Veruca Salt was a girl band.
Yeah. I don't remember what they sang, but yeah, I remember the. Yeah.
You remember what they sing.
It'll come to me.
Just remember, Volcano Girl is what you are.
Something like that. Yeah.
Bewitched, Joe. 4 out of 5. And I liked it. And then we have Hex versus Witchcraft, which is easily the funniest movie on here. Is what they wanted you to think. But it wasn't funny at all, Joe. And it was the worst fucking movie on this box set. And it got a 1 out of 5. And I did not like it. And then Hex After Hex, the sequel to the hilarious Hex versus Witchcraft. A little better, but sometimes being average is worse. And it got a 2.5 out of 5, and I didn't like it. And then we have Bat Without Wings, the one where the dickhead painted his face like Gene Simonson. Joe, it got a 3 out of 5, and I liked it. And then we have Bloody Parrot, the parrot movie. You remember, a whole lot of squawking. Gave it a 3.5 out of 5. And I liked it. Then came The Fake Ghost Catchers, the movie that didn't know what it wanted to be. But all these fucking Shaw Brothers horror movies, all Shaw Brothers movies are all over the place. There's like 8 plots in one fucking movie, and then the ending is like the last 15 minutes is what they told you the shit was about in the beginning. It's fucking weird. I don't know. Anyways, The Fake Ghost Catchers started off promising, ended like shit. And that's why it got a 2 out of 5. And I didn't like it.
Mm-mm.
Then, Joe, We have the children's movie with the penis-headed man called Demon of the Loot. It got a 2.5 out of 5. I didn't like it. And then, Joe, we have Seeding of the Ghost, where it turns into a Chinese version of the Deadly Spawn at the end. Got a 4 out of 5. And I liked it. I liked it. And then, Joe, Portrait in Crystal.
Wait, what's this one?
What was this one?
Portrait in Crystal.
That's right. This was about the crystal sculpture that comes to life and starts killing people.
Oh, I remember now.
You remember it getting a 3.5 out of 5 and me liking it. And then, Joe, there was the one from this week. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. 2.5 out of 5. And I didn't like it. But last but not least, don't forget about it like I almost did. The Oilin' Minyak. 3.5 out of 5. And I liked it. So, surprisingly, liked a lot more on here than I didn't. But
So who puts these out? Who puts these sets out?
Arrow Video.
Arrow. And this is volume 4.
This is volume 4.
All right.
But while there was a lot of likes, there were a lot of 3s.
How many movies total was that in
I
this
think
set?
16.
16. Okay.
So, if you're interested in this, I would say, yeah, I liked it. There was one that I really didn't like, and ones after that I didn't like. Yeah, they were middle of the road. Maybe I didn't like them. Maybe I thought they were okay, but only the one where I was. A couple of these I'll definitely watch again, but whatever full price is for this or any other Arrow fucking release, unless you absolutely want it and want one of your favorite movies and want to watch it right then, don't pay full price. You can find these Shaw sets for under $100. I think it was under $100 the week it was released. Somehow, I don't know what they go for. I want to say 160, maybe more, but if you're interested in this, wait until it's under $100. You'll find it often, especially on Amazon. That's where I get my shit from. So when I say, "Oh, it's this price," you'll often. I'm going off Amazon prices, but twice a year they have a Barnes and Noble sale on the website, in stores, and they'll have this shit. I think it's over $50 on the website and they'll ship it for free. So it's pretty hard to justify paying full price when they regularly have 50% off sales. And these fucking Shaw Brothers sets are regularly under $100. So just hang tight, wait a few weeks, and I'm sure you'll be like, oh, look, $80. That was great. It was fucking even a couple dollars less than he said it was. So
Yeah.
yeah. Is it the set I thought it was going to be? No. But there was some good shit in there that I probably wouldn't have seen. There was a few things I wanted to see, like I'm glad I saw Bewitched, and that was pretty good. I remember Hex being all right. Now that it's coming back to me, I'm remembering it is the one with the bitch drawn all over. But yeah, Hex versus Witchcraft. That was a letdown because that was another one by the dude who made the Boxer's Omen. So like those, I was just like, all right, I'm waiting to see these and. But yeah, it was all right. For the most part, they looked and sounded good. On some of the movies, when they pan, there was like a weird warping effect. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it was like a weird, like a funhouse mirror effect when they would pan the camera on stuff. I'm sure somebody who knows what the fuck they're talking. Oh, it was just this stupid, but yeah. For what it was entertaining enough. If you're into old timey Chinese shit and that kind of setting, you'll get more out of this than I did. A lot of the movies are set in the Ming Dynasty or whenever the fuck, and that's just I don't give a fuck. As you could tell, or maybe not, but Inframan set in more modern times. You got to remember these were made in the fucking 70s and 80s. So when I say modern times, it's just not in fucking medieval times. But Inframan I liked, and that was a modern time. Same with Bewitched and Seeding of the Ghost. So I just kind of wanted more of that. If they had shit like Corpse Mania in here, of course, Boxer's Omen, it would have been like, oh yeah, more modern day fucking Shaw Brothers horror movies. But whatever, even fucking Human Lanterns, I think that's a Shaw Brothers one. You could definitely make a badass Shaw Brothers horror set, but I guess with all these different companies owning the licenses to all these different fucking movies.
Yeah, I think I have Human Lanterns on DVD by itself, but it's probably not been remastered. So that's what I was going to ask you. With these movies, do they look good?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like I said, like when I talked about all these, how I didn't really like the fucking old timey ones, but I'm just like, yeah, they always look cool. The colors are cool. The sets are cool. Uh, the only thing I really sometimes it's just like, oh, this footage is kind of shit. But I mean, they were all old Chinese movies. I don't know how well they were fucking stored and shit, but
'Cause
for the most part, they're good.
Yeah, because I've seen some of them, but I've seen them on, just like a basic DVD that I have or whatever when they were just coming out at Fry's, pick up whatever the fuck's there. And when I watch them, uh, they look like they're a second generation, as they used to say, VHS copy, you know.
Well, I have Human Lanterns on Blu-ray, and I do not remember it looking bad.
Okay.
So
All
I
right.
can say that.
So yeah, so Tom, you finished this set now. Are you gonna take a week off before rolling into Volume 5?
No, that's not out yet. And unless, I mean, there's not really a whole hell of a lot of Hong Kong. Well, I mean, there's more Hong Kong horror movies out there, but like of these kind of Shaw Brothers shit. So
But for the Arrow stuff, so this is it. This is like the most recent set they put out.
yeah,
Okay.
I think it came out in December.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
But yeah, that's it. I got another Lam Nang Choi. What the fuck is it? Men from the Gutter, I think, whatever one Vinegar Syndrome put out a couple months back. I got that one. Spawn. Hell yeah, I got the Arrow release of Spawn. Wanda! And yeah, as far as Chinese shit goes. Bamboo House of Dolls. I got that I'll watch it sometime, but pretty soon I'll go back and watch The Boxer's Omen and probably be like, yeah, sorry for hyping it up so much. No, that movie's fucking wild. When we do go back and watch it, you gotta check it out too. I think it's on Shudder. But we'll see. Or we won't. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. That's
King Trump can decide to save us all from ourselves, and Just end everything, Joe.
He probably will. Fuck.
That'd be the right thing to do.
Well, that's the thing with box sets. You like, you never know what you're gonna get. Speaking of which, I delved in once again. Oh shit! This is
so
on
hot.
fire. Oh, that blue flame. And I watched a movie called Litan. And this is a French movie, Tom. And yeah, that's it. You know, just like, never heard of this one. Never, you know, seen anybody else talking about it. So here's a rarity Severin pulled out. It has been on other sets before this, but they're like European labels that we don't get here, you know, that put it out. And what's this movie about? Fuck. What is this movie about? Tom, this lady, she wakes up, you know, she has a dream. We start off with a dream sequence, and she's like dreaming of like this guy doing a high wire bicycle act, and he falls off and he died, you know, and there's some cataclysm, and she's dreaming of her husband dying. Is it her husband or boyfriend? I don't fucking know, you know, but she wakes up, she goes into a panic, and she goes to look for her boyfriend slash husband, whatever the fuck he is. And she is in, Tom, the town or city of Litan. And they are celebrating, Tom, their Dia de los Muertos celebration. Do they really have this shit there? I don't know. I didn't look it up. There's a lot of musicians in the streets, and they're wearing masks, and people are wearing masks. And just everybody's acting weird, Tom. And she's just trying to navigate through people. And it's like, whoa, what the fuck? You know, where's my husband? He's up there on the mountain. Remember, he's supposed to set off this big explosion and bring the mountain down. What? Bring the mountain down on the city? What the fuck? Anyway, she goes up there. Her husband's assistant is there, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's in the cave or some shit. But anyway, let me try to rape you while he's there, and you're trying to look. And oh, she gets away from him, and like they're the Boy Scouts, the local Boy Scouts in France, Tom. They play a game on this thing where one of them is dressed as a monster, wears a mask, a monster mask. He wore the monster mask, and everybody's trying to find him, and whoever finds him wins a merit badge or some shit. I don't know. The kid that's fucking doing that, like, he goes into the caves, and he gets to like some pool in the cave, and there's like some electrical fucking tubes swimming around. You know, how they used to do the lasers and shit in the 80s, you know, there's like everything's got a laser stupid look to it, you know, and they did it for, hey, if somebody shoots magic, they're shooting this like laser magic. That's what these fucking like little fish things are supposed to be. I don't know. But anyway, he gets killed by these fish things, but not really. Because that's a whole thing about this movie, Tom. Like, there's a medical guy. He's trying to do some shit to revive the dead and find out what happens when you die. And half the city, it turns out they're really dead. You know, it's like, yeah, it's a day of the Dia de los Muertos in France, though. I don't know how they say it. You know,
No.
she's trying to get away, and her husband's trying to get away, and other people are just chasing her. It's a fever dream, Tom. If I was a gay, not that that's bad. If I was a jolly man, I guess, you know, and I was trying to describe things the way all the other critics describe things, I would say it's a fever dream. Nah, it's just kind of fucky, you know. The movie's good. It is good, but don't watch it when you're tired. Because I did. and I have to keep on waking up and like, oh shit, let me go back. What did I miss? Oh shit, what did I miss again? Oh fuck, I did that a lot. Over the course of 3 days watching this movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but I was tired. I was fucking tired. But I'll never watch it again. It's a good movie, but it's a haunty movie. I didn't have time to check out any of the special features like Tom, and I was never going to watch any of the commentaries. That's just not my thing. But yeah, Litan, it's all right for a watch if you're into like David Lynch or some shit like that. This is Lynchian.
Fuck the Canadians.
Yeah, fucking Canucks.
You still got a lot to go on this one, right?
Ooh, those long sets. This one has like 57 movies in it.
From around the world.
All over. Not just one area of the world. But, that one area that, the sets that you watch takes over like a third of the world.
More coming. Oh. Hey now. Joe, getting back to my roots. Watching a good old-fashioned horror movie. Oh, ha, 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 ha.
What?
Yep. So, I got a Shudder subscription.
You do?
So I said, yeah, I'll see what's on Tubi. So, Joe, I watched Death by Dialogue. Have you heard of it and or seen it?
No.
So, in this one...
Year?
What?
What year?
If I'd have to guess, I'm going to say the year of our Lord.
Okay.
1988, maybe.
Yes.
So, a bunch of teenaged adults, they go to their one of the knuckleheads, let's just call them that, the fucking group of knuckleheads.
Nice guy.
That shit, right? Fuck. So, they go to one of these knuckleheads' uncle's house, and he's a butterfly collector, but they're all dead. And he's an invalid too, I guess. His wife's there, and it turns out, Joe, they're housing a magic script. Ooh, the script's haunted. If you read it, the stuff will happen in real life, or it's happening to your friends while you read it. I don't know. The audio was kind of muddy, and so was the video. Ooh, but it seemed like it was a fun watch. Ooh. Starts out, some dickheads reading the script. It's like, oh, this naked bitch comes out and fucking lights this guy up with a flamethrower. Happens. He's on fire for a while, running through different fucking things. It was all right. Like all the stunts and the effects in here, it's like, wow. That looks like it would be pretty fucking fun if it wasn't muddy and I could understand what they were saying. It's not the worst picture quality and audio I've seen for like a shot on video or whatever the fuck this was, but it seemed like it was a better quality of movie, that it should have been shot on something better. So it just kind of took you out of it that way. It's like, oh man, why it just doesn't look good, but it seems like it's all right. I don't know. And like you, it took me about 3 sittings to get through it. But I'm gonna look and see if the Terror Vision Blu-ray is the same file, I guess, that they uploaded to Tubi or whoever did. Because if like the Terror Vision Blu-ray is cleaned up and it's obviously a better thing, I'm like, yeah, I'd be interested in seeing this. Because there's a scene where a guy's fucking a chick, she's on top of him, and I'm pretty sure he came in her so hard, he shot her out of the house, broke her through the fucking wall. However, it was a little muddy, so did a ghost just pull her? Probably, but I'd like to see what actually happened because I laughed out loud at that shit. So it's got to be worth something. And then there's a couple other kills that happen, but it's just the quality. Maybe just go, who really cares? But yeah, I would like to give it another shot if the Blu-ray is cleaned up. So they're usually at Frightmare if they have it, and depending on the price, we will see. But
Yeah.
it's worth a watch. Like if you don't have a problem, I don't even know if it was shot on video. Maybe it was just like some. I'm pretty sure it was shot on video. It reminded me a lot of Redneck Zombies, like that quality of shit. If I'd have to guess, probably a trauma thing too. Maybe. I don't know. The black dude from some or one of the Friday the 13th, no, the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. He's in this. So if you're a fan of that guy, I don't really know those movies. I just know him from documentaries, and it always says Nightmare on Elm Street guy. I'm like, oh, okay. He has a pretty big role in it, so if you're a fan of that dude, he's in it. Don't know who the fuck anybody else was, but if you can deal with poor audio and video quality, give it a shot. I thought I could, but I just not interested in watching the stuff that I once was. There's an audience for these this isn't one. I'm just saying like these new movies that come out that are shot over a weekend, and there's an audience for them, but they just not me anymore. Fucking pricks.
Mm. What do you think about the space exploration program that we have?
Joe, I hope they don't ever run into a Cloverfield paradox.
Oh, that would be rough. That would be rough. So I watched a movie called Rubikon. This is a movie that takes place in the not too distant future. And the world, well, governments are done. The world is run by corporations. Corporations, like, they have their own armies and they're doing this and they're doing that, and well, we've got one space station left up in space. And this particular corporation is sending one soldier and one science guy up there to check it out, because there's one science guy in this station that has created some kind of algae that can clean up air, oxygen. And oxygen seems to be a thing that's in great demand on planet Earth. So they get up there. The people that they're relieving, they're going back down to Earth. But oh shit, Tom, there's a atmospheric event that happens, and like, whoa, shit, they can't land, and the Earth is like all fucked up. What's going on? Well, shit, our breathable oxygen is now fucked up. We need help. Well, that soldier lady, she was actually going up there to steal this guy's algae technology, you know. But now she's stuck there. Well, what am I gonna do? Go back down? And it's like, for all we know, everybody's dead. And so it's just like weeks that they're there, you know, just hanging out. Finally, she starts fucking one dude, you know, because there's nothing else to do. Might as well do some fucking, right?
And he's sucking?
No, I think they were just straight to the fucking, you know, because it's in space. I don't think
There's no showers.
in space doesn't work all that well. I don't know. I've never been to space, but
I have.
you know, they start to get to know each other, and this is the brunt of the movie. You know, just like them talking and blah blah blah. You know, like what's going on? I wish we could reach somebody down. Finally, Tom, somebody contacts them. Hey, we're down here on Earth. You know, hey, you think you could bring us some of that algae?
No.
Who the fuck are you? Well, we're the elites, you know. We had this fucking these bunkers set up for us rich folks, you know, the corporation people. You think you can bring us some of that algae? Wait a minute, you want us to risk our lives to go down there and take you this algae shit so y'all can live, you fucking rich elites? Yeah. What the fuck, you know? We're rich and shit. We're still like, what? You want the human race to fucking be decimated just because we're rich folks? Come on, bring us that algae. I don't know. We're gonna have to think about this. So that's the crux of the movie, Tom, is them thinking about, well, what's the right thing to do? Should we risk our lives to go and save these people that didn't give a fuck about anybody else, you know? And it's boring as fuck, this movie. It's a movie about the end of the world, Tom. It's about like the end of civilization, and it's boring. Like, what could be more exciting than like, fuck, the world's gonna, like, goddamn, like, we're gonna build some tension. Nah, who gives a shit, you know? With this movie, it's just let them all die. Who gives a fuck? Do they go down, Tom? Spoiler alert, they try to. But one of the guys did a little sabotage where they couldn't do it, you know, and turns out she's pregnant. So it's like a whole thing too. Like, go down there because she's pregnant. She got, you know, at the end of the movie, Tom, got a little kid running around the little satellite. You know, it's like she, you know, they've been there obviously for 8 years or whatever. And the kid finds like a little radio, a ham radio, and starts talking to some other kids down on Earth. You know, oh shit, what's gonna happen? We'll find out in Rubik's Cube Part 2. I won't watch it if they ever make it. Hopefully they don't. What a piece of shit.
Sounded pretty good.
Yeah, give it a watch, Tom.
Remember the time the Cloverfield monster came up at the very end? You remember?
Yeah,
You
it was like
remember.
something out of Jaws.
Fuck. Well, Joe, I watched the hit motion picture All for One and All for Love. Have you heard of it?
No.
Have you heard of the song from the Three Musketeers soundtrack?
Yeah, from Robin Hood's.
Oh, was it from Robin Hood's?
I think so.
No, it was from the Three Musketeers.
Yeah. It should have been for Three Musketeers, but I think it was from Robin Hood's.
Because it was all for one
Yeah.
and all for love.
Yes.
Just make it. Just make it all for one and all for love.
I don't know, man.
It's pretty good. There's no movie. I just felt like singing the song a little.
Okay.
Yep. Let me ask you this, Joe. You like books?
I've read a few.
Gay.
Yeah, gay themed. Is that all you watched, Tom?
What do you mean? Is that all I watch? I talk about that Shaw Brothers shit for like 18 hours.
But you had already watched all those movies, so you just watched one movie this week?
No, I watched two. And that bonus feature, that whole disc. Ugh.
Hey, folks, so just so you know, we don't just talk movies on this show. You know, we are educated motherfuckers. Once in a while, we talk about a novel, a book, a tome, if you will. And this time I read Jaws by Peter Benchley. Look at that shit. Look, this bitch here's a swimming, but oh, she doesn't know. Dun 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 dun. Jaws by Peter Benchley. When did this come out? 70 something. It became a hit movie, you know. And Tom, like, let me read to you some of the things people say here. Newsday says, from the opening chapter, when a young woman, after making love on the beach, plunges into the cleansing surf and meets the 20-foot shark, the reader is hooked. Damn.
Like a fish.
Yeah. The Christian Science Monitor, says it's taut and exciting. Peter Benchley has scored a palpable hit with his first novel, a fine thriller. We got more shit from Book World, the Philadelphia Inquirer, and the New York Times, which says it has a powerful climax. His story grabs you all at once. Read Jaws. By all means, read it. Shit. Okay, so Tom,
What's up, dog?
you've watched this movie, haven't you? Jaws movie?
You know, I'm sure I've seen it in its entirety. Uh, I think I've seen it more in pop culture clips here and there. If I did see it in its entirety, it was many, many, many years ago. I'm not the biggest fan. Make Mine Part 3. That's what I say.
Okay. I think Jaws the movie is fucking great. It is exciting. The characters are great. There's great acting in it. It sets up some cool shit. Where I don't even like John Williams, but that's the perfect score for this movie, and it's very iconic now.
How does it go?
Blum 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 blum, something like that. It's a good movie. It's a good movie, and it created, Tom, for better or for worse, the summer blockbuster. You know, because this movie made so much money, and it was one that I remember as a kid. It's like held over was the thing they called it back then. It's like, hey, we're supposed to have this movie for 2 weeks. No, but it's held over because people still want to come and watch it. You know, it was held over for weeks and weeks and weeks. But the genesis of this film was the novel by Peter Benchley. So this shit starts out great. This shark attack with this chick in the beginning, it's fucking brutal. It is described like really well. And then I think in this book, throughout the book, the shark kills more people than it does in the movie. And all the shark attacks are great. But they're spaced out by a bunch of bullshit. A bunch of bullshit with the sheriff. Chief Brody, dealing with the city council and the mayor, like, hey, we need to close the beach. No, we can't because, here's the fucking, deal. Like, this is a beach community. It's going to kill us if we do this. And, like, then we're going to, like, switch over to a sandwich shop and see, like, how this would affect oh shit, we're not going to sell enough pastrami, and what are we going to do with all of this pastrami if people that come in here? And then the mayor, he's got ties to the mob, Tom, because he's also selling real estate and his some bullshit like that. Then his wife, there's a guy that comes in, he's an oceanographer, played by Richard Dreyfuss in the movie, but in the book, like, he's a handsome dude. And the sheriff's wife, like, oh yeah, like, we grew up in the same place and blah blah blah, and then she fucks this guy, so there's that. And then there's Quint, the guy that's chasing after, they finally call in the last third of the book, like, hey, you gotta hunt this shark down. It's like those moments when they're hunting the shark down. That's pretty cool. And there's a lot of, I guess, factoids about sharks that they intermixed in this. But you read the first chapter and maybe the last third of it, those are the most exciting parts of this book. And they did a better job in the movie because they trimmed all the bullshit. And there's a lot of bullshit in here. And they made the characters likable. In the book, I don't give a fuck about anybody in this. Everybody in here is a piece of shit. Everybody. So it's like, who cares if they're dead? Even the kids in the movie. There's a couple of kids that get killed, eaten by the sharks, and you don't care about them because, like, man, this kid's a pain in the ass. They're, not good, Tom. It's not it's an okay read, but overall they did a much better job in the movie. I guess a spoiler, Tom, is like there's a thing in the movie that always bothered me. It's like the Richard Dreyfuss character, he's in the cage and Jaws attacks the cage. And then he's like, oh, shit, well, he's dead because, like, the cage goes, like, all the way down or whatever. And then after Brody kills the fucking shark, the guy just pops up. Hey, what's going on? I'm okay. And it's like, well, where the fuck were you this whole time, dude? In the book, that dude gets killed. The Jaws eats him. And I like that better. At the end, it's just Brody by himself, trying to swim back to shore. And I like to imagine that he drowned. Like, he didn't fucking make it because fuck him, ACAB, he's a cop. But, yeah, man, this is just, if you've ever thought of reading this, you're a big, big fan of the movie, don't read this. Get on AI and read a synopsis or something, Oh, I hate AI. I'm not going to do anything with... Yeah, you're already doing shit with AI. You just don't know it. But might as well just fucking read a synopsis. That's okay. It's okay to do that. Yeah, I don't know, Tom. But I got through it. And hey, this is going into the for sale shelf.
Well, let me know when you got the novelization of Shark Attack 3 Megalodon. That one I'll be interested in.
Well, I do have a copy of the Meg here somewhere, because that dude's written like, 7 books on the Meg?
17.
Yeah.
Because he's a juggalo.
He is.
He is.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
You know what it means. He's down with the clown, bitch face.
I don't know.
You know.
No.
You know.
Mm.
You know.
Hey, Tom, I had some bread today that was just cut in half. It had some cheese on it and tomatoes on each side of it. That's pretty good. I
Not
think
bad.
Italians call it tomato cheese bread.
Does that say they have a little cheese and some Earl on it?
Hmm.
Yep. I call that at the Erlen Mignac loaf.
Yeah. Duke of Earl. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey Tom, you like weddings?
Sometimes. Sometimes. I like when there is advertised.
What if they're giant sized weddings?
What if they don't need to be giant sized?
What if there's villains and heroes fighting while that wedding is going on?
Are there?
No,
Oh, so Wolverine doesn't show up and fight Dr. Octopus?
no.
You know what, Joe? I thought this was the Fantastic Four wedding issue, where it has all the different heroes and shit in it, like it has on the cover.
Mhm.
This was not that at all.
It was not.
Mm-mm.
So what's funny about this is like old Jim Shooter stepped in and said, "Hey, I'm gonna write the plot for this one." You know what?
Spider-Man and Mary Jane get married. All right, bye.
Do you know why he did that, Tom?
He's an asshole.
Yeah, that's it. So he can get paid for it. It's like, hey, this is gonna be a big selling issue. Let me put my stamp on it, and now I'm gonna get paid. I'm gonna get some, royalties, residuals, whatever the fuck. He knew what he was doing. But one thing he didn't know how to do was write a wedding issue. And yeah, this is just
It's another one.
Peter Parker gets cold feet, Tom.
Put some socks on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
You'd think the symbiote would warm him up, right?
You would think. But
Ooh, are your tootsies all warm now, lover? That's what the symbiote said to him.
But Tom, after that, old Spider-Man's look who's pissed off about that issue. He's like, fucking nothing happened. I'm mad.
It's fucked up that even they knew.
Yeah, I'm the Puma.
Wait, what does his belt say?
Puma.
No, hold on. Okay, that looks like IEU.
International Eastern Illustrated Champion.
I mean, for a second, I thought it said JEW, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit. Okay, so the Puma is doing one of his fucking...
Oh, yeah.
And his uncle tells him, hey, you know what? That whole shit with the Beyonder, this was why you were fucking here. And you didn't do it on your own. You had Spider-Man's help you.
Fuck.
So you owe him a debt. You need to go do something good for him. Meanwhile, Spider-Man's is like, hey, they're on vacation in France because Bruce or whoever that was trying to tell Mary Jane, don't marry this fucking piece of shit. She took his tickets and said, hey, well, let's go and, live it up in France. The Puma gets there and he says, hey, Peter Parker, yes, I know who you are. Blah, blah, blah. Why don't you come work for me in my international thing? You're a physicist, right? You know physics and shit. Why don't you quit taking photographs?
Get up the ass.
You're married now. Why don't you get a job? Work for me. Everything's cool. You come do your Spider-Man shit with me every once in a while. But here, we gotta test out how good you are. You gotta go fucking recover this Fabergé egg.
Fuck you.
Does it. Blah, blah, blah. At the end, Spider-Man's is mad. Oh, this was just a test and you were going to make me fail. Fuck you. I'm going to take photographs for a living with my model wife, and
I mean, now fucking PP would just be taking pictures of her and putting them on the internet and getting paid off of that shit.
Yeah, so yeah, this story sucks too. There's another Web of Spider-Man's also had an annual this time, but I didn't read it yet.
You fuck.
But Tom, next week we're doing the Craven's Last Hunt.
Ugh.
Spider burning bright. Shit's gonna be good. But you're just gonna read the Amazing Spider-Man's portion of it. I'll read all of it, you know.
At least it has that cool cover that I won't see until you hold it up. Not that one.
Gotta find my fucking copy of the thing.
I think I might have that
somewhere
one.
because we did a show that I wasn't supposed to do, but you were like, "Hey," you said, "Hey, man, nobody's set up across from me. Why don't you just bring some boxes and set up?" And I did. And Mike Zeck was there, so I got him to sign that book at that time.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm. That was a good one.
Oh, let me ask you this, Joe.
Yeah.
You into bro jobs?
Bro jobs. I don't know what that is.
You know, it's when some guy comes and he says, "Hey, this week we're going to talk about Spooky Man with an Axe 24. Ooh, in it has a monster. Ooh, all right, now let's get back to the movie."
I am into that sort of thing.
Nice. Who's your favorite?
Man, of all the people that have done that, probably only Captain Kirk.
I didn't know that you know, she was a horror host.
Well, turns out you don't just need tits to do this kind of job.
But he's got them.
Or a stupid hat, you know.
Does have a hairpiece though.
He does.
So, Joe, William Shatner's horroring frightful fruit nights. What's it called?
I don't know.
Good job, full moon. Anyways, Joe,
I'd never heard of this shit until you brought it up, you know, for us to watch.
let me ask you this.
But I'm glad you did, Tom, because I know you hate full moon movies. I would never watch them if it wasn't for this shit that you picked.
That's correct. I was doing it as a favor to you, Joe.
Thanks.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. So yeah, in this one, what's this? What?
What's this one called?
Joe, this one is called The Creeps. And it starts out with William Shatner saying something like, "Hoo hoo, watch this." And then we do, Joe. It's about I don't want to call him a chomo looking fuck, but it's about this chomo looking fuck going to a library or the house of old bookkeeping. I don't know what the fuck it actually was, but this librarian is new on the job. This fucking gentleman seems to have all the paperwork in order to see the first copy of Mary Shirley's Frankenstein. Ooh! So he gets it and steals it. But why? Because he wants to get all these original copies of the Universal Monster books and bring these monsters to life
What?
to help him take over the world. Unfortunately, Joe, it's a full moon movie, so it doesn't work out. When he tries to bring all these monsters into the real world, they're puppets. Can you believe that shit?
Oh, shit.
It's not, they got them to look nice, like they look real. They move human like, almost human esque, I guess. They have human esque movements. Still a little gross to look at. So yeah, I'm just going to refer to him as what Sir William Shatner did. They turned into a bunch of fucking midgets. And now they're just like, hey, what happened? I remember when we were in the book, we were like, tall and stuff, but now we're just little guys. What happened? And old Chomo's like, well, come. So, you know,
The librarian goes to Blockbuster and hires a private detective from there to like help her find out like, well, shit, I need that book back or I'm gonna get fired. And my lesbian boss, she's already like hitting on me, but she might do some BDSM stuff on me.
so
If
she could have just let her eat her butt and everything would have been forgotten.
right, but she didn't. So it's a conflict between her and the detective and the mad scientist dude guy, whatever you want to call him,
I would like to call him Victor Salva.
and the midget versions of Dracula,
Dracul.
the Mummy, Frankensteins, and the Wolfsman.
Who happens to look like a bat creature for some reason.
Yeah, but I'll say this: the makeups on all these dudes are pretty good. We got that gay Bartalos guy working on this shit. And this looks all right, but here's the thing. So the mummy, why does the mummy always being portrayed like he's got a bum leg? Like he's got to drag his leg as he walks.
Because of the rigor mortis, he's stiff.
Yeah, just that one leg though? What the fuck, Maybe one side of him, like have the arm too. Like, oh shit, he had a stroke.
Well, he did. He had that thing.
Yeah, I guess, Tom. Who's the fucker that plays Dracula?
Enrique Fonderico.
Fondo, whatever.
Phil Fondacaro.
Phil Fondacaro. So here's the thing with him, dude. He is playing Dracula. Like, fuck yeah. I got a role. I'm playing Dracula, dude. Like, I'm a midget, but I'm playing fucking Dracula. So he plays it like for real. And he's pretty fucking good. He's like better than a lot of the people that have actually played, Dracula in a real Dracula movie. He's solid,
Besides the lesbian lady's titties, he's easily the best thing in this movie.
Yeah.
But he's usually pretty good in whatever he's in.
Yeah. So, yeah, fucking kudos to you, dude, for playing Dracula and fucking knocking it out of the park. You were fucking great.
Way better than that Peter Dinklage piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Way better than when Billy Barty played Dracula on stage.
Yeah, this is, just Full Moon's take on the Universal monsters. It's very cheap and just the very bare minimum they needed to make a movie. This is clearly, you could tell this was just made to slap out. All right, we got to fill a slot on a video store shelf. So let's do the creeps.
Yeah, so here's the, if those of you that go watch like stage plays or whatever, if you go to see the melodramas, this is a fucking melodrama. It is very overacted. It is a clear cut, like here's the good guys, here's the bad guys, and then you throw popcorn, it's like boo, and you yell and you like whatever. This is that kind of movie, or that kind of production, so it's just done for fun. It's not trying to be
No, it's clearly done for money, Joe.
Well, yeah, everything's done for money, Tom.
Not everything.
But
some stuff's done for love.
So the main chick too, I thought she was really good because she has some all her lines are stupid, but she's doing it in the melodrama way to where she's doing it whether she's overdoing it or she's just doing a stupid line and doing it like, hey, this is a regular piece of dialogue that I would say. So yeah, I like this one, man. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for recommending this shit. Like, getting better at the recommendations, man, for sure.
No problem there, Joe.
And the stuff with old William Shatner, because he gets his mind scooped out or something too. It's pretty good. It's pretty funny.
It was all right. Not particularly how people with brain surgery act. Some might find it offensive, but he was trying to do what he did. And he's doing better than the show deserves. I can say that fucking his acting and that fucking animatronic head had a good thing going there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if it holds up with Shrunken Heads next week, Joe.
Right.
I can't wait. Try to do some variety so it's not all dolls, you see. But we'll see, or we won't. It was another one. I would say thanks for watching, but no one's here. Oh, sorry, Richard. Say it.
Oh, the fucking chat pops up at the end of the thing. Like, we got 2 people on here. Hey, Rich, and hey, Beck Hardemizes.
Appreciate you guys. Go watch it on the replay. Or don't. I'll clip it up sometime this weekend. But dwnproductions.net. I guess there's not a whole lot over there that people want. So if you want something made, hit me up, because I do custom work as well, just like it says down there. Or don't. Joe?
FastCustomShirts.com. If you want to go through the website, there's a lot of shit on the website. And you want to find something that's like, hey, that's a weird one that I've probably even forgotten about. And like, oh shit, now I got to make those screens and print some shirts of something that one person's bought over 18 years. Like, let me go ahead and print 12 of them, because why not, right? Anyway, FastCustomShirts.com. Go over there, look through it, pick some shit there. And if not, if you got some stuff for your business, family reunion, all that other bullshit, hit me up and we'll see what we can do. BOYGOB?
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to DWNProductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until next time.